Let's have a look if our waiting has paid off. Yes, so we can see the graphs. So just a reminder, we have used generic Linux template to monitor our Linux client. So the options on the right side is graph details, export functionality, and time graph. So let's have a look each of them. So the graph details is showing the current graph and the polling history at the bottom. So you can see 1 minute average, 5 minutes average, and 15 minutes average. So you can zoom in on the graph and get better timing and accurate timing. So 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 15 minutes. They are differently colored, so it's easy to see. The previous version is a bit difficult. So the next one is time graph. Let's have a look. So you can see that's the current graph, and there's a weekly one, monthly one, and yearly one. Since we haven't got enough data, we can't see all of them, but you can imagine if we carry on collecting the data, we will see them nicely. So the next one is the y-axis, where you can see the 0.0 and 0.1, so the nicely the data which kind of complies with the reality. However, by default, you will see a scaled value. So this is a small chart where you can see the scale of the values. So where we are looking at is milli. So you will see an M next to the value by default. So what I have done is went into the graph configuration, and there is an attribute called unit exponent value. So by default it's empty, so that's why we are seeing this. We will see the scaled value instead of the real value. So I just set it to 0, so normalize the value. So I'm going to remove it for now so you can see what I mean. Okay, and refresh. Yeah, this is what I mean. So you see it's 60M, the scaled value. On memory usage you can see it's 1.5 G, 1.5 gig. So it's a real one, but in terms of load average it's not right. So what you have to do is change that value. So I'm now going to put it back to what it was.